The most controversial arc of Tsukimichi is coming, and even those who only watch the anime need to pay attention to what's coming next. Up until now, the story has shown Makoto as someone who tries to avoid conflict, who doesn't like to get involved in politics, and who only wants to live peacefully away from the goddess. But after the second season, this balance begins to crumble. The world simply no longer allows Makoto to remain neutral. In the light novel, the events that occur immediately after the anime leaves off place Makoto in a completely different position. He becomes observed by kings, generals, heroes, demons, and even ancient entities who begin to see him not as a potential ally, but as a force too dangerous to ignore. And that's where the controversy arises. Makoto begins to make decisions that no longer fit the classic pattern of a good guy isekai protagonist.
These choices don't come out of nowhere.
They are a direct consequence of the war, the expansion of Kuzunoha, and the impact Makoto has had on the world without even realizing it. In the novel, he accepts harsh political agreements, allows actions he would previously have avoided, and begins to act with the overall balance in mind, not just individuals. For those who have only seen the anime, this may sound shocking, because Makoto remains the same inside. He just realizes that trying to save everyone is no longer possible. One of the most controversial points of this arc involves the direct clash of views between Makoto and Hibiki. While Hibiki believes that humanity must win the war at any cost, even if it means extreme sacrifices, Makoto does not automatically place humans above other races. This difference creates a silent but constant conflict that grows with each encounter and completely divides fans of the work. It's not a simple struggle of strength, it's a clash of ideologies. The controversy increases even more when decisions involving the demon realm, unlikely alliances, and the influence of the superior dragons come into play. These elements, which are treated with much more depth in the light novel, push Makoto into a role he never wanted to assume, that of someone capable of changing the course of the entire world. The more he tries to avoid this fate, the more the world forces him to act. That's why this arc is so discussed among novel readers and so eagerly awaited by those who only watch the anime. It doesn't turn Makoto into a villain, but it also doesn't keep him as an idealized hero. It places the protagonist in a gray area, where every decision has a real and irreversible cost. After this arc, Tsukimichi makes it clear that it's no longer a story about growing strong in another world, but about dealing with the weight of existing in a world that doesn't accept neutrality. Tsukimichi's most controversial arc shocks not only because of what happens, but because of what it makes the fan feel. It makes the viewer wonder if they would still agree with Makoto's decisions, and this doubt is what makes this part of the story so remarkable. When this content finally reaches the anime, the debate will be inevitable.